Appreciate power. Appreciate power.
Yeah, I'll start soon, guys. Just the usual updating. Not that anybody is gonna show up, but I'm gonna stream anyways. I will never give up. Hey, what's up, Blochka? I see you there. Well, that's awesome, man, with the whole idea of sharing the streams and stuff. Don't cross the streams though, that's not good, but sharing the streams. I'm a grown-up man, by the way. I think a lot of people, you said that before, are Robert's age, and also really man children or women children. I think we can all appreciate the silliness. Yeah, but that's, you know, you're all watching the same guy, and you're appreciating his humor, so you have already something big in common, you know. Let's get some feels going. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Still got a lot to learn though, but that's what it makes it so exciting. Eh? Can always get better. Yeah, I'll actually start working on it a little bit now. But you can just, we could just chat or something, or if you have a question you can ask it. I'll try to get some work on it done as well. Can't quite remember where I left off, but I should probably switch this up. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. Oh yeah, I love this song. I got too many layers in this document now, so my PC slows down. So I have to make it simpler. And I recently got a new PC too. But yeah, at some point it's just too much to handle. Check this out. It's a lot of layers. But you've been streaming a lot too. It's really awesome. You're really trying to make it successful. You don't really think about it much. You mean you're just like, oh, I just like playing games. But I mean, if you get good at it, yeah, sure, yeah, that's a good attitude to have, I guess. But you seem to enjoy it, so I think you can. If you just keep going, you will definitely can definitely make something of it. Why not? Here, you can just see I have not streamed like, well, I've streamed a little bit, but not with viewers in the stream. So I really have to learn to interact with viewers and to work at the same time, because now I'm just all over the place, you know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let me think. Oh yeah, I had to simplify it. That was it. Yeah, it's kind of difficult, but it's also because I'm not you. I do draw when people are watching sometimes, and I've gotten a hang of that. I can work now on paper while people are watching, but this is I'm not that experienced with working digital yet, so that's a lot harder then, I guess. Okay, I got to merge some of the layers. Gotta stop talking crap. Yeah, I can merge that one. Yeah, it's really a skill. I mean, and when you start streaming yourself, you just can't help but have appreciation for somebody like Robas, because he interacts a lot with the chat, but he's also focused on the game. He switches really well between that. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, sure, he knows sometimes that he can't read chat because he also wants to play the game, but he really strikes a good balance between reading the chat and reacting to people, and being focused on the game as well. But people say that because I don't think they realize how difficult it is. So you kind of gain a new level of appreciation once you start doing it yourself. Yeah, but that's right. But I think it's impossible. Certainly when your stream gets a lot bigger. But there are always certain things you can say that where the chance increases that he reacts. You know, if you troll him a little bit when he dies in a game or something, then he acknowledges you more. And not that you should always talk shit, of course, but sometimes it's fun. I've called him a baboon a few times, and he always reacts to it. The fake outrage. You bitch! That he always like goes crazy then. Fucking hell, there's so much layers. What? Why can't I hold all these layers? Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna merge them. Will it change something? Oh, that's not right. Cannot merge those. This fucking sucks. Wait, I can maybe apply the effects to the layer. Yeah, I'm just rambling now. Just trying to think out loud a little bit. Oh, I really thank you. I really appreciate that. It's it's really nice of you. It's still a little bit hard for me to accept compliments. I'm not used to it. The sad thing is you're you're way more used to negative things, you know? That's kind of sad, but yeah. Sad but true. Wait, can I maybe... merge like that? No. Merge down. Apply. For fuck's sakes. Wait. Here, so... it's still... working in Photoshop, this program is so fucking huge. I'm still, you know, sometimes I still have to really just experiment to find out what I should do. Apply. I think that's, yeah, that's good. Now I can merge it, I think. Fuck's sakes. I think I can solve this as well. I think it's here. I'll leave this two separated, I guess. I think this is just an empty layer. Lol. But it's pretty cool that you sort of taken a leadership role over that over the Discord channel. Did Robert ask you, or did that just sort of happen naturally? Because you're doing it the right way, you know. You're not abusing it for yourself or something. I don't have that feeling, so that's really awesome. Well, you're sort of managing or leading the Discord for Robert's Discord. Did that sort of naturally happen, or did Robert ask you? Because you're doing a good job at it, because you're using it yourself, but you're not abusing it, you know? So that's awesome. Well, you've sort of taken a organizer or leadership role. So I'm just wondering how that came to be. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Robert, he's really creative, and he does make a lot of cool content and stuff, but he's not the type that would organize something like that. But I think he would like it if he would take part in it. Maybe he does, I'm not sure, but okay, these layers I cannot merge because they got glow effects and stuff. This one maybe. Well, that's awesome. I mean, not that you were depressed, but that you shared the way you overcame it. I mean, I've been there. Certainly been there. And talking to people, you know, who are not judging you is very valuable when you try to heal from depression or something like that. Oh, in my case that was all therapy, but this sort of therapy, if you're surrounded by people that let you talk and let you get everything off your back, you know, that's kind of what therapy is about, I think so. Yeah, really good on you. It's awesome. Yeah, but you say like that you're kind of scared to invite people. I figured that was kind of the case, since you I don't know, I was talking in chat, you know, I was just having fun or something, and then all of a sudden you messaged me, and because I said something nice, I think you were like, okay, this guy's we can invite. He's not going to be a troll or something. Yeah, of course, it's really smart. You kind of quality control.
This system force me to be a killer just like Rodney Price. All my life, no, all my life. One to your Kobe, some boy don't know me. Though I'm rough, them can't believe
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so it kind of controls the quality itself. But you know that you never know how that's gonna go, because that might change in the future when Robert gets even more popular. But I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't change.
Dream for who knows land, cars and bikes. All my life. I'm in a steak bar, I got dead. I'm at the base. All my life. Sad in the bed to my love, and I'm just a heartbreaker. I want to get it taken, cause I'm out when I'm staking in the ring.
Ah, that's awesome. Thank you, and thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'll for sure, you'll for sure see me in your stream sometimes as well, so then we can talk some more shit. Thank you, you too. Bye bye. And thanks for sharing some stuff, personal stuff. I always appreciate that as well.
Why don't you tell me what do you need? There is a blank page for you. Give me the bones of what you believe. Maybe they'll save you from me. Will I be the strong hand keeping you safe? Or will I break you in half?
now I understand why it changes color. I gotta make it darker.
For a moment you need me to stay. Cold-blooded and drifting away. Trade our places. Take no chances. Find me till my lips are silent. Stay where you are. Ever after. Chasing things that we should learn from. Feeling capable of seeing the end. I'm feeling capable of seeing it's over. I'm feeling capable of seeing the end. I'm feeling capable of saying it's over.
Maybe this is better for highlights, because that's just a round brush isn't really looking nice. Yeah, it does look a little bit better, I think. Okay, I'm gonna reset Photoshop. Let me see if that lag disappears then. My document might still be too too big. It's starting to look a little bit more interesting, I think.
Because all your words are so cold, so kind of so clean. In the moment you could be honest, you could wake up, but your jealousy is more blind than love.
And you could be my enemy, and you could be my judge. If you could start remembering all the time that you used up, and you could be my remedy. If you could show me love, if I could stop remembering all the time that you used up.
That looks pretty cool, I think. It looks alright. Yeah, so but if anybody is in chat and wants to chat, just type it. Just type and I'll see it. But I also just be concentrated on the work. But I don't mind talking, you know. Hey, what's up, Chad? We have a chat. Hey, Space Lactus, I've seen you a lot in Robert's stream. I recognize your name. Yeah, we have to stay together, you know. All the chats have to unite into one powerful form. Oh, nice. Thank you for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. Yes, you're a very infamous Chad. No, but I think your name, Blochka, and Amazonian Walrus, those are the first names that pop in my head if I think about the chat. The three powerhouses. Very nice. You can definitely put that on your grave. Nice. You're on the round Mount Rushmore of Chad. Yeah, but Jeff, I'm kind of new to streaming on Twitch, so it's kind of like a little bit weird still. Mainly to switch my focus from looking at the chat and working, you know. It's a lot easier than it looks, you know. So when I watch Robert now, it's really quite a skill that he can switch between chat and the game. But I'll definitely learn. Yeah, it's a little bit normie song, but I like it too. Her voice is really beautiful. Into Photoshop setup. Novice with Photoshop mostly use Photoshop to do textures for models. Yeah, Photoshop is a very diverse program, you know. So you can customize all the tools and stuff for whatever you need it for. Yeah, churches, yeah. They're awesome. I mean, and they're not really normie. It's a little bit too chiptunes-ish, I think, to be normie. No, I know, not really. But I'm actually, for my taste, this is a little bit normie-ish, because I also like metal and stuff. So, but not that means that more conventional music isn't good. But I used to be a metal snob. Like, only metal is good. Yeah, that's true. They're not. They haven't having their big break yet. I also just queued up. If you like synth, I also just queued up Crystal Castle. I don't know if you know them. I really like them as well. It's a little bit different vibe, but. Yeah, I think you might like it. It's a little bit more, dark, like a new wave, because I also really like new wave, you know, like The Cure and Depeche Mode. It's a little bit more like that, but yeah, sure. But I'm pretty sure you'll like it then. Right? You never know, you know, music tastes. Audio processing problem. Do you mean in your brain? That may sound weird, but you just can't make the lyrics out or something, or just with your speakers or something. This could go either way. Yeah, your brain. You gotta update the brain software, man. But that kind of sucks. Pretty good. Yeah, it's so you kind of like dyslexia for audio. if you understand what I mean. Well, but to be fair, I cannot hear these lyrics. I can barely hear these lyrics either, because they're supposed to be like distorted and stuff, you know. That's kind of what they're going for, so. Yeah, I have dyslexia too. So don't ask me to spell anything for you. But in my case, it's I think it goes together with ADHD a lot, it seems, because my brother and me both have that combination, dyslexia and ADHD. So I wonder if there's like a correlation or something. Robot smart. Wait, I should. Give me a second. Yeah, because our overlord is the king of ADHD. Robert is such ADHD of the charts. But I mean, it's not like I'm saying it in a bad way, because I think that a lot of his creativity comes from that, you know. He's like really chaotic, and I fucking love that about him. He cannot keep on track for like 5 minutes sometimes. That's always funny to me, because I can relate. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, it can be a curse, but it can also be a blessing. You know, if you know your limitations and where you maybe sometimes may need help, and you're not ashamed of that. I mean, that chaos. It also breeds creativity. You know, it's also the start point of creativity, I think. I mean, all comedians and stuff like, you know, I think all comedians have some sort of ADHD or another yeah, light brain disorder, so to say. It sounds really bad, but it's, like I said, it can be something great, I think. I mean, a lot of comedians and great actors, a lot of them also have bipolar disorder. Well, that's a different thing, of course, but you see it a lot. Yeah, comedians are almost all of them are depressed because they see what's ridiculous in the world, you know. That they make fun of it, but they also see it when they don't want to say it. If you understand what I mean. Oh, this song is awesome. Yep, Pepe Hands. Yeah, but if you manage to make something of it, then fucked up people win in the end, you know. Because of almost all successful comedians or artists or whatever, almost all of them have a rough childhood or got bullied in school because they're not like the rest. But like I said, you can always, if you do your best, you can always recover from that and put a middle finger to those people. Like, fuck you. I know I could do something. In other words, kill all the normies. Ree! Ree! I'm reading your comment, but the starting point of it all, you know, so the root of creativity is what you see in your head, you know. So if you have clear pictures in your head, you can learn to do this. I swear to you, because all this is, what you see here, is just practice of the fundamentals. So beginning with drawing forms and drawing those forms in lighting, and then drawing anatomy and mixing all those things together, eventually you get closer and closer to that image. But the images that I have in my head are way nicer than this still, so I can still go far further, but I'm a lot closer than I was like 5 years ago. But I am convinced that if you have these sort of images in your head, you can get to the point where you can execute them. You just have to practice a lot. It's going to take a few years for sure, but don't tell yourself you cannot do something, man. You can definitely do it, I think. And motivational speech. No, but for real. You can do more than you think you can, man. But I understand that sometimes it's like you see somebody that's already further than you and you can get demotivated. But I always try to see it like a challenge, you know, like, oh, this person is really good. And now I want to get better as well, you know, I want to get closer to this person. But that took me a long time to learn that, you know. Sure, I'm not saying like that count. What I just said, it counts for anything, you know. So learning how to 3D, to be great at 3D models, you have to be super skilled as well. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about doing 3D myself sometimes, you know, and I might dabble in it sometimes, but I want to get really like good at this first, and then I can expand to different forms, different ways to express my creativity. But 3D modeling is also a creative, very creative outlet, which requires tons and tons of skills. So you cannot master everything, you know. Oh, that's awesome. So you make like, you rig like models. So you make 3D models and rig them for animations, or what do you mean? I try to avoid things on reg for animation, to be honest. I got some pics to share or link to Steam work page. That should give you a good idea. Yeah, sure, man. Send me some links. I'm curious. Do you mind if I show it on stream, or just because I can also just check it out on my other screen if you don't want me to show it on stream. So just tell me. Yeah, but if it comes to 3D models, I'm not like okay, nice, thank you. I'm not so well known with the terminology, you know, so I don't know if rigging the animations, if that's there's probably more ways than that, but I don't know it. Oh, nice, you make like workshop mods. That's cool, dude. Which games is this? Is this for Kenshi or something? Wait, let me see. Legendary weapons. Oh yeah, for Kenshi, nice. That's awesome, dude. Sort of reminds me of like a Naruto sword, you know, they have those fucking big ass broadswords. That's pretty badass, dude. Also, do you even lift? Main link. You mean this one? This is a conversion mod. Reborn. Me neither though. But it's for a different game. Still ours. Yeah, I've seen my friends play that a lot. But it looks fucking awesome, this game. I've not really looked into it, but that looks really cool. I do love me some robots and mechas and stuff. Yeah. Oh wait, okay, let me follow your click the main link. No, I don't lift. Bottom left, okay. Yes, I told you I'm like very ADHD as well. Main link, bottom left. But you mean here? But oh, but I already clicked this one. Oh, this is a different one. Oh, nice, man. You did a lot of them. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, I'm just... Wait, let me show you what I'm like right now. I'm a goldfish. That's awesome, dude. How does it work? Do you can you just make these models and then assign animations that are already in the game, or do you have to animate it also? Because I have no idea how that works. Can I zoom in more? Fucking potato. No, don't print it, bro. Come on, bro. There's not a feature where you can go to the next one, but the pictures, I mean, it looks cool, man. So don't downplay it. It's nice. Maybe Robert will add them in the future. To handle all textures very much. Any game with swords are linked to hand wrists. You don't break the sword. Ah, okay. Yeah, like that. So the game is already programmed in a way that it can just accept your custom models. Dexterity training. This game looks really nice, man. Stellaris, but I'm scared of that game because I see my friends play it all the time. And I'm scared I just won't play anything else then, you know, or I won't do anything else. Sparring mats. I did have to wait paint and armor until I did have to wait paint and armor. Yeah, it looked like that kind of game, you know, but if I see the screenshots of the big space battles, I just, you know, I just fucking almost come in my pants, you know, it looks so fucking good. Like, oh my god, don't tempt me. Because I love like space battles and mecha and stuff like that. That's my jam. Wait, I'll add you on Steam, okay? So I can look at more, or I can look more for it, so I can look more at it in depth. I'm having a fucking goldfish moment, but I'll add you to friends so I can check it out better later, if you don't mind. And like I said, we chats got to stay together. I'll accept. Because else it will be. I'll just have to pepe hands. It'll be. How do you call it when you reject? Yeah, rejection. Of course, people. Yeah. So the people that download your mods, they just wanna ask something like, "Is it compatible with the expansion?" or something like that. Yeah, I can imagine that being annoying. Yeah, but I can imagine that like you were making mods for free for them, but people act like they're entitled to have it like exactly like they want it, and then make your own mods, bro. You know, you have to be appreciative of something that for free, especially. Oh, there you are. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I could totally understand. But I guess you can see it like this. People do, at least apparently people do care about your mods, about your work. They like your work, but they just express that in a wrong way. But at least they care, you know. So that's a good sign. You're moving up. But yeah, I can understand it being, regardless, being very frustrating. That's why sometimes it also blows my mind that people are bashing YouTubers, you know, for their free content. And sure, you have a right to criticize if it's helpful, you know, if you're doing it in a way that that can make them improve their content. But if you're just being negative, what's the point? Yeah, it's hard to take it positive, but as much as you can take it positive, or the more you can take it as a positive, the better off you are, I think. Yeah. Yeah. People who are dissatisfied with their own life, taking it out, you know, on you. But ultimately that's their problem, you know. You're still doing what you want to do and what you like, so fuck them. Yeah, nice. One comment is like, hey, the model doesn't fit, you should change it. Hey bro, I really like your mod, but you should change everything about it though. But I really like it, by the way. Yeah. I think criticizing in a negative way just gives people a little bit of a kick, you know. It's like, oh, I got to this person. I got to him. But ultimately they're just harming themselves with that attitude, because if you try to drag other people down, or maybe it will work, but you will not get better off it yourself. You're only adding more negativity to your own life and fucking your own success further. Yeah. Yeah, of course. But that's understandable, man. I've had that with my art as well. Like, sometimes I show it to somebody and they sort of like low-key try to insult you, or low-key try to undermine you. They say like, oh, I can draw that, you know. It's somebody that doesn't draw, and then he says as a compliment, oh, I couldn't draw that. Yeah, of course you couldn't. That's not really... I mean, if I practice every day and I can draw something that somebody who never draws can draw, that's not really my goal, you know. It's not like, yeah, I finally can draw something somebody who never does it cannot draw. Yeah, I'm not explaining it the right way, I think, but you might understand what I mean. This one is just for fun and just practicing my digital art skills. But I am trying to make this into my job, you know. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, that would be like saying to an architect who's building a skyscraper, like, well, I couldn't build that. Okay, is that the nicest thing you can say about it? Oh, fucking hell. Maybe I should, the next time they say that, I should say like, okay, I couldn't draw that, and then I should just have to say like, I can strangle you though. Monka's. I'm not a fighter, but I can strangle you. Yeah. But I always try to see it like, it probably comes from a good place, you know. It's probably, they mean to say a compliment, but they're just too awkward or something. But I will always think like, then don't say anything at all, you know. If you're gonna say a comment that means absolutely nothing. No. Saying something stupid. Sure. I've done that many times, you know. That I, after effect, think like, why did I say that? But if I know this person, then I will always come back. You know, say sorry for it. Bring it up again against them. Like, I didn't mean that to sound like rude or something, and then just apologize if I think I did something wrong, of course. But in those circumstances, I definitely try to say sorry and take responsibility for stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I had that a lot. What you just described, I had that a lot when I was younger, but that I got a little bit better at that. I got a little bit better at not overthinking those things, but it still can happen. I'm not saying it never happens anymore, but a lot less. But that's what doing therapy for a few years does to you, you know. But I know exactly what you're talking about. I had very bad social anxiety and anxiety in general. That's why I'm so grateful for therapy. That literally saved my life. Yeah, for sure. You know what's funny? I just talked about mental health and stuff with Blochka too before you came in. But that's, and I also said to her, like, this is a pretty awesome community, you know, the chat, Discord and stuff, the viewers of Robert. And you prove it, like you come in here after her, and then we also have like a deep, good conversation. So that's awesome. Blochka also seems like a really nice person. I really like her. She was also very honest. Well, you nearly... am I reading this right? You nearly died from overdose from drugs or alcohol, you mean? Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, that's the most important thing in therapy, that you can talk to somebody who doesn't judge you. So that's awesome if chat can do that. I see. I've definitely done my fair share of experimenting myself, but never got like a serious addiction or something, so. But that sucks, man, if you can never do that again without remembering what happened. So you can never do it for fun anymore, probably. Not that I really know how those addictions work, but... I do like psychedelics though, but they're not really about addiction. No. You really have to try to get addicted if you want to get addicted to those. But with heroin and stuff like that, I don't fucks with that. Definitely don't do that. Well, LSD shouldn't be addictive either, man. I mean, with all those psychedelics, you get like an instant resistance to it. Well, maybe, but what I mean is that all the times that I've done stuff like that, I never want to do it again for like a while, you know, for at least like a few months or half a year. So it's not like when I'm done tripping, I'm not like, oh, I want to go again, you know. It's too intense for that, for me at least. So I would never be tempted to do it again. But maybe you are very... I mean, if you got addicted to something, maybe you are more sensitive to that. Yeah, sure, that's what I meant, you know, you have the addict mentality. They always talk about that. I guess that's it. Well, that's a long ass roller coaster. That's like a 10-hour roller coaster. But yeah, I understand what you mean. Maybe not, I don't know, man. But I mean the sort of the attitude like this was something fun and I want to go again immediately, you know. I don't know if you should call it that, maybe not, but yeah, maybe it's more like that. I don't know that much about it, you know, but it's interesting for sure. I should keep it a little bit more simple, I think. It's like 3000 by 3000 pixels. I think I got the DPI a little bit too low. But at the same time, because I'm using so many layers, it can get pretty intense for my computer. So I shouldn't have the resolution too high, but maybe a little bit higher. I need to do this one also. It's a little bit too harsh. But where are you from? From the US or Europe? Nice to work with such a big canvas, making texture. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like my resolution was too low. Yeah, for painting you have to, for 2D painting you have to have fairly large resolutions, because else you cannot really zoom in well, you know. So if you want a detailed drawing, then it's gotta be fairly big. But like I said, it can be a strain on your computer, so you can't go too crazy. had a professor ask us where we'd say we were from if somebody asked us, and we all said Texas, except one person said US. So Texas first, America second. Yeah, Texas is a big state. I know that. I mean, Texas is like the size of whole Europe, the whole of Europe, which is absurd. I mean, my country would be like a tiny little speck in Texas, and that's only one state. So I can understand that it feels like your own country. And LA as well, I think, have more of a feeling that they're their own state. I always get that feeling when I see like series and stuff. You guys in LA both have that, I think. Or I mean California, of course. Sorry. On electricity grid. Oh really? I didn't know that. That's awesome. Are you also the highest populated state, or that, or not that? And you're protecting the borders. Coca-Cola. Third most populated. Then maybe the first one would be New York, I think, and maybe Los Angeles after that or something. But that's pure guess from my part, so I don't know. I don't live in the US, by the way. Oh, you probably already heard that, but I kind of have like a Robert accent a little bit. A little bit different though. Second most populated. Oh, nice. That was a pretty good guess then. New York maybe 3. Debt. Yeah, a lot of people going to California to make it in showbiz probably. And then go in debt. Or then be a strain on the economy. I think there's a lot of money in that state, but it's in the hands of only a few. If you see all the showbiz stuff. I see. It's kind of weird, and then there has to be some corruption at government level. That's everywhere, of course, but a lot there, since the state also must make so much money from entertainment and stuff. Somebody's blowing through that money doing cocaine and hookers all day. It's blowing through all the dreams of the people that get lost there. Pepe hands. I'm pretty smart boy. I just guessed it. Feels good. Yeah, I mean that happened in Europe as well with Greece. The government grossly misused the money of all the people, and now they're like they're really far in debt, and they constantly need help of the European Union. Sucks mostly for the people living there, you know. They get fucked by their own government. Yeah. People are, because I live in the Netherlands, one of the better economically one of the better countries, and there's always like the sort of image in the media and among people like we have to save Greece again. In Germany as well. Germany is also a very strong economy. Yeah. But like I said, I feel really bad for the Greeks, you know, because there are also a lot of hardworking people there, but they got fucked by their government. But like you said, they will get theirs because all the politicians in Greece got the boot, so I'm pretty sure. They got the boot straight up the ass, straight up the asshole. Yeah, the social justice culture is also from that state, I think, right? All the big tech companies and stuff. Fucking Zuck. Always zucking off the people. I love those videos of Mark Zuckerberg when he was at the hearing about Facebook privacy and stuff. That shit was so fucking funny. Like he was a robot trying to act like a human. Engage human behavior. Those memes were fucking gold. lizard robot. Yes, Commissioner. And then he would sip from his water. Engage in human behavior routine. Yeah, it's really crazy how he acts. I think he's just really he's somewhere on the autism spectrum. I think legit, you know, not like a meme, but kind of also explains why he's so, because there's also a part of him that's really smart, of course, so would make sense, I think, but who knows, I'm not a psychiatrist. God damn it. There you are. Yeah, I really do think it. Asperger's to be specific. That's like the high, very high intelligence, but no social skills version of autism. I love this song. It's so weird. Like an alien is singing to you. Yeah, that's a hard challenge, I imagine. But like we said earlier, and that counts for autism as well, you know, it can be a detriment or negative thing in your life, but if you learn to control the good parts of it and try to get better at the things that you have problems with, then you can make it a strength, you know. I really think that. I mean, it's not like there's anything wrong with it per se. It's just, or if there's something wrong with your brain, it's just your brain works differently, and if you can figure out a way to use it differently, then then you can make your strength from it, you know, because it also has benefits. So yeah, just keep working at that, man, and then you can give the middle finger to people who say you cannot do it, you know. Hey, but I'm gonna chill for a little bit, and maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. So yeah, you know, you can always hop in if you want. Then I have somebody to talk to, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by, dude. Awesome. And, yeah, I'll hopefully see you later, man. Follow me on Twitch and stuff. Here we come. Great socially. I just learned cause social situation. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, thanks for sharing, man. I mean, always nice when people just aren't afraid to talk about difficult things and stuff. I always appreciate it. Thanks, man. And, see you later. Bye bye.